When people think about scary cartoon characters, they usually think of villains, monsters, demons, evil masterminds. But one of the most terrifying cartoon characters is not a villain at all. In fact, most people don't even realize how scary he is. I'm talking about Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. And no, the scary part is not that he is powerful, it's what he represents. On the surface, Bill seems ridiculous. He's literally a floating yellow triangle with a top hat. He tells jokes, makes weird faces, acts like he does not take anything seriously. Compared to most cartoon villains, he looks almost harmless. That's exactly why he works, because Bill does not behave like a monster. He behaves like someone who's already won. Think about every time Bill appears. He's never nervous, never worried, never afraid, while other villains spend their time threatening people. Bill spends his time laughing because to him, reality itself is a joke, and that's a terrifying mindset. Most villains want something: power, money, revenge. Bill is different. He already has power. What he wants is chaos. He enjoys watching things fall apart, not because it helps him, because he finds it entertaining. That's what makes him unpredictable. And unpredictability and unpredictable characters are often the scariest. But the real reason Bill is terrifying goes deeper than that. Bill understands things that nobody else does. He sees the world differently. Throughout Gravity Falls, he constantly breaks rules, not just the rules of the story, the rules of reality, the rules of fiction. Sometimes it feels like he knows he's in a cartoon, and that's unsettling because suddenly he stops feeling like a character and starts feeling like something outside the story itself. Then there's weird Armageddon, the moment where Bill finally wins. And what does he do with unlimited power? Does he build an empire? Does he conquer the world? No, he turns reality into a nightmare playground. Floating eyeballs, distorted landscapes, people transformed into objects. The world becomes whatever Bill finds amusing, which reveals something important. Bill does not have a grand plan. The plan is chaos. That's what separates that's what separates him from most cartoon villains. Most villains have goals. Bill has freedom, and sometimes that's much scarier because if a villain wants something, you can predict them, you can negotiate, you can understand their motives. How do you stop someone whose only motivation is having fun? Even his design contributes to his. A giant triangle should not be scary, but Gravity Falls constantly places him in situations where he feels wrong, like he does not belong. Every scene with Bill has this feeling that reality is being bent around him, that the normal rules no longer apply, and our brains hate that. We like order, we like understanding things. Bill represents the exact opposite. That's why people still talk about him years after Gravity Falls ended. Not because he's the biggest cartoon villain, not because he's the funniest, not because he taps into something deeper. The fear that reality might not be as stable as we think. The fear that everything we understand can suddenly stop making sense. Why is Bill Cipher secretly terrifying? Because underneath the jokes, the weird voice, and the goofy design. It's something much worse than a monster. It's chaos without limits, a character who sees reality as a toy. And honestly, that's a lot scarier than any demon, ghost, or villain could ever be. Because at least these things follow rules. Bill Cipher does not. And that's exactly why we will never forget him. Tell me down below in the comment section. What do you think about Bill Cipher? Because when he first appeared, I was like, nah, this is just like a random gag, you know. Then when we found out that nah, this guy is the final boss, like the end game, and yeah, we were so cooked, man. Gravity Falls are so nice. Tell me down below in the comment section what do you think about Bill Cipher. Like the video if you're liking the video, subscribe if you're not subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one, because we only have one life.
Oh no, it's Bill! Right? Isn't that what you're all thinking? Hey Gideon, why aren't you dancing? Chop chop, huh? Hey, wanna hear my impression of you in about 3 seconds? Ah!